Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video, and today we are back on Will and E's main channel. We tried the world's most viral restaurants. Now, we have these kind of things every now and then. Quite a few channels have done that. We've reacted to a couple of these, I believe, if I remember right. So I'm intrigued to see what Will does differently, how he makes it his own, that kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's go.
I have seen this video of a man walking into a 100-year-old American diner and ordering Coke the old-fashioned way more times than I've seen my own reflection in the
I've not. What the fuck is that video?
course of the last year. So today we're going on a mission to visit the 7 most viral restaurants in the entire world to see if they're worth all of this noise. Starting with Katz Delicatessen.
Right.
That's right, my friends. This place opened in 1888. It's New York's oldest deli. And I saw this video here of a fella getting out the fattest slab of meat for their famous pastrami sandwiches. Let's go check it.
I have heard of this place, actually. Oh my God, that looks sensational, doesn't it?
Out. Morning, mate. How's it going? Good, thank you. Yourself?
Thank God, it was just beautiful.
Okay, hefty boys. Steam coming off that
Wow.
bad boy.
Now,
It's true.
I've already eaten today, so we're not going to have me saying, oh, I'm so hungry, the entire video. So count your lucky stars.
Thing out your mouth.
It's soft, it's proper salty, it tastes amazing.
It looks
feels very, very fresh.
unbelievable.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. I think it's a
Also
delicious,
that,
delicious
yes.
meal. However, I don't think I could eat it all. And also, I think it's gonna kill me.
Maybe losing points for too crumbly. It's everywhere. 30 quid for a sarnie is a bit nuts. Okay, my friends, now to rank these
30
restaurants, we're
quid.
going to be judging them on 3 things: the food, the service, and the atmosphere. I'm going to give the food, I'm going to give it a 7. The service, amazing, right? Like, I thought coming into here, you'd get kind of the typical New York, like, rude. They're really friendly. They're really sound. I'm going to say service.
I love places like this. But I genuinely think in another life, I should have been born in America, because this kind of place, the restaurant, looks like my idea of heaven. I love it so
This
much.
is a 9. Atmosphere.
9.
This place is usually rammed, right? We're just here at the crack of dawn.
Oh, wow.
But we can only judge it on what we're experiencing. This is lovely, right? This isn't too much. Everyone's friendly. We can chat with our silly little camera. No one's looking at us funny. I'll give it a 9. Oh, solid start for
That's a
Katz
huge
Delicatessen.
start.
But now it's time to take it up a level and head to a restaurant in the middle of the ocean. All right, my friends, we are here all the way in Bergen, Norway, and we're here to visit a restaurant called
What the
Iris.
fuck
now,
is that?
On top of being our second most famous and most viral spot of this entire video, this is actually the most remote restaurant in the whole world. It takes so long to get to it, I've had to bring my only unemployed friend along to come with me.
I have a music career.
All right, now despite our reservation being for tomorrow morning, this restaurant was so remote that we had to start traveling there right away. But before we get
What
to this
the
world-renowned
fuck?
experience, James and I have got something we'd like to share.
Why are they all staring?
That's the whole point when we
here
invited
we
them.
go.
What if I freeze? What if I forget my
Here we
lines? What if...
go.
Pull yourself together, will you? Right, hello!
So I've still not actually had. Well, I don't drink coffee, so it's not really something that I'm in a rush to go and try. But I do want to try this someday. But I've heard that it's like fully sold out everywhere you can possibly get it from or something. I don't really know, but mental, right?
Oh,
Mental.
thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the greatest product launch of this generation.
What we're about to show you today will change your lives forever. Welcome to the world of rods.
Nice.
Now, what is rods, I hear you ask? Iced coffee in a bottle that tastes like iced coffee, not in a bottle.
Huge.
Open the curtain. 3 great flavors. Low in sugar and chilled
Well.
all of the way from brewing to drink.
What is
going
What,
on?
man?
Someone's taken the
They've
van.
taken the van. They've taken the van. Well, don't just stand there. Call the police.
Now I understand why George Clark was in a police outfit. Sure. I get it. I get it. I was so fucking confused.
Load of it myself if I could.
Sorry.
Right, to the investigation board.
It's blank.
Yep. No clues.
Huge.
These guys. We're professional.
You are literally the police.
I mean, one of the neighbours did report seeing a Sainsbury's lorry speeding away. But that sounds made up to me.
They'll be all over the country by now. In locations such as the ones on screen.
Nice.
How are we going to get them
That
back?
was good.
Well, can't you ask that lot to help?
Who?
That lot.
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
It is.
Wow, that's actually such a good marketing plot. That's so good. I'm actually well impressed with that. Fair enough. I respect
All
it.
right, now back to it. The next morning, James and I woke up nice and early and boarded the boat that would take us to the world's most secluded restaurant.
Now that the door is shut and we are leaving the dock and we can't get back, it's time to tell you all that this is an 18-course tasting menu that takes 6 hours.
6 hours?
All right, now, before we were allowed on this big silver bean, they took us to a small barn on a secluded island.
Okay,
Sure.
so 18 different courses. Where did the other 15 come from? I know 3.
Now, my friends, every dish, every beverage, every hors d'oeuvre in this restaurant came with a full description and backstory.
The first thing you'll find
Oh,
is the
bro, no, it's too much. Also, by the way, this is the most viral restaurants. I've never fucking heard of this place. 18 courses. I don't want to know where that fucking fish head came from. I just want to eat and see if it's tasty.
called a roe, which is the egg sac of the fish, which is turned into an emulsion and put in the little cylinder, and then after that you'll find a piece of the cheek.
Now, even though this was just the starters, it was already leaving me and James speechless.
Is it that good?
Then, after finishing the barn, it was time to enter the bean.
Don't touch it. Get off the bean.
Once inside, we were then told to head downstairs so that we could experience
Honestly,
the
I'm proud of them
tranquility
not for flicking
being
it.
underwater.
So welcome underwater, everyone. There's 3 ingredients in this dish. 2 of them you will
that's
find in this bowl,
that's
and 1
horror.
of them is hanging in the back of the room in the form of a dehydrated seaweed cracker.
Sorry, can we go?
Looks like a big chunky dodger.
Sorry? You've got to find your food. What is this? I don't know if I'd find this fun or not. Is it too much? 18 courses? I just don't think I can get over the 18 courses.
You can tell us a little bit more.
That's a lot. Wow.
Is it cheese? Sea cheese.
Sea cheese.
Then this handsome Norwegian took us upstairs to the roof, where we experienced an absolute masterclass in talking shite.
The first dish on the rooftop here is called Tomtur, and as you can see there's some musical notes displayed on this cracker, and it's a really cool fact actually, because if you look at the mountain ridge, we took a picture of that and put it on a piano roll on the computer, and this is what you hear.
Oh, that's fucking cool. I like that kind of stuff.
Now, finally, after 3 hours, we were
Someone in the chat has just done the research. This costs £1,600. 1,600. I'll stick to my Mackies.
shown to our dinner table and given our
What
first
the
of
fuck?
the 12 main courses. Cheers.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. I don't know how to describe it. It's fucking good. Like this little green cross section.
There is no way someone would not like this. That's how it feels.
They're
It
eating
feels
my month of
so
rent
Universal.
right now.
Universal. I've never felt more privileged in my entire life. Universal.
Then, after our first main bit of delectable cuisine, the bullshit continued.
Signal craft circuit. Scientists in a recent research found out that we actually have electrical storage hidden in the shell, which can lighten a bulb or maybe charge your test fan.
Cool.
The Tommy Lex James, the one to make us into a battery, James.
Cannot be true. I don't understand how that would be true.
Oh,
It's interesting that they said that it would power a Tesla. I would have thought that they'd say that it powers a Fjord.
It's been a little while since we've done Will and Jim videos. And technically this isn't a Will and Jim video. But... oh, I don't think I've missed it. It's just the puns, you know? It's the puns. The puns.
And you might know that a lot of the flavor of the shrimp is located in its stomach, which is located in its head. This fish was used to clean the lice of salmon.
They made squid pasta.
Then the final main course arrived, and to our surprise, it was inspired by James's mother.
It's literally a woolly pig. It has
A woolly pig?
That sauce is so good.
Sorry, I'm learning so much in this video. Since when were there woolly pigs?
I've never seen you enjoy food as much as that. I can't look.
Finally, we were then coming to the end of our 6-hour dining experience. The sun was setting and it was time for dessert.
We now need to rank this restaurant on food, service, and atmosphere.
I can imagine the wine is sensational.
Compared to the other restaurants, we paid a lot more. I would say 9. Service, we've rocked up knobheads with cameras. They've been so nice the entire time. I feel like it's got to be a 10. Yeah. Atmosphere, sure. I think 5. We have to whisper.
I think they need one for price though as well, because £1,600. One.
Because I'm a little bit terrified.
So my friends, the Bean provided beautiful food, but was a little bit of a hard place to be. Anyway, we then boarded a plane and headed to southern Italy, where we had booked a table at a restaurant famous for having one of the most beautiful views in the entire world.
That's fucking sick.
Grotta Palazzese. This is our 3rd most famous...
Well, my dad lives in southern Italy. I need to find out where this is in comparison. What is it? What was it called?
Beautiful views in the entire world. Grotta Palazzese.
Grotta Palazzese. Yes. Where is it? Actually, not that far away. I'm going to go to this place. This looks sensational.
This is our 3rd most famous restaurant of all of them, and as you can see here, look, James, it's built into that cliff.
Someone's fishing.
That's so fucking
got
cool.
his rod out on his balcony. Wish we had our rods out.
Yeah.
No, not the drink, as in not the...
Forgot you had a coffee company.
So, James and I made our way through the beautiful streets of Italy to find this legendary restaurant. Thank you.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
You have a reservation?
Yes.
Okay, downstairs to left.
That's so
Wait, we're the only ones here.
Wow.
Oh my god. Hiya, mate. We've got a reservation for Abigail.
Yeah, 523, right?
Yes, thank you, yeah. Damn, look at us.
I'm not too sure why we needed a reservation. I can see 20 tables.
All right, viewers. Now, I hadn't seen this many empty seats since the last James Marriott gig, but it was time to have a look at the menu.
That was mean, Will.
$45 for a beer.
I'm going to get rid of it. I'm not going. Yeah.
It's beer. Next up, we decided to order the taster menu for the whole table. However, I might have made a slight miscalculation.
What do we think? Do we think it's $250 per table or per person? Be so for real.
My guess is on per person.
If it's per person, I'm jumping off that fucking balcony now.
Should we go look over there, Jan?
Oh. Okay, no, you two go, no?
I thought we'd have a little adventure.
No, that's fine. That's cool.
Will can stay here.
That's so rude.
Well, no, I just wanted a little moment with Jan.
I don't know when this video's coming out, but it's literally my birthday today. And they've just left to explore the cave by themselves.
I don't like it. When we came in the door, the man looked offended that I'd tried to open the door.
Will, it's really beautiful over here. You should really come check this out at some point.
Anyway, after James was done admiring the udders of the cave, it was time for the first item of our tasting menu.
Odds on it's getting worse and worse.
All right, 1,000.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, 7.
700 and... Actually tasted really good, you should do it.
Does it actually?
I guess that's why it's in a glass. I'm fucking with you. You're such an idiot.
Then, after whetting our appetite, it was time for our first dish of this ridiculously expensive meal, which was bread.
Oh, this is warm.
Yeah, no, I'm not going here. It looks pretty, but what the fuck?
The experience I'm having with the bread is like borderline orgasmic.
Is it? It is bread and oil. As more dishes arrived, the deafening silence of the restaurant was causing a rather uncomfortable atmosphere for myself and James. And then, because of the lack of customers in this restaurant, the waiting staff didn't really have much to do. This meant they spent the entire time watching us, and we had to share our thoughts very, very quietly.
That's kind of weird.
I'm not mad for it.
It's good.
Is it?
but it's not great.
And what's this? It looks like tea.
It's a palate cleanser, so you do it at the end.
Yeah, I'm done.
You done?
Yeah, I don't like it.
After going through another dish that left a sour taste in our mouths,
How is it?
I'm disappointed in this one.
we didn't have high hopes for our third main course.
Ooh, it flakes off nicely. That's really good. I like the crunchy thing on top and the spinach. It's nice. I think we've both gotten a lot better at filming in public, though.
Me and you.
Yeah. I used to hate it, but now I'm just so confidently myself, I just don't mind anymore.
Nice.
Which
Love
you
that
really
for
shouldn't be.
Oh.
So, it seems like third time's the charm when it comes to main courses, but would the quality of food continue to improve now that we're on to dessert?
Yeah, this
Yuzu is a lovely citrus fruit.
this doesn't look like enough food for $250. Not quite enough, does it?
Shut up, you
Or
big
euros,
Tory
whatever it was.
bastard. That is the most pathetically small dessert
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I really hope it was £230 per person.
If I get the bill and it says 900 euros, I'm going to punch him in the nose.
Okay, it wouldn't be 900 euros, it'll be 800.
Shut up, you insufferable twat.
Then finally, to finish off this frankly awkward dining experience, we received a gift from the chef.
How is it?
Shit.
They're looking at me. Tell the truth. I can see why they give it away for free.
Yeah. I flew to Italy for this.
We flew to Italy for this.
Yeah, but you're getting paid.
It's a
You think
beautiful
AdSense
place,
covers
right?
going to 7 countries with no brand deal? No, you're not getting
that's all
paid
you're
and I'm
paying for.
losing tens of thousands of pounds. Screw your fat head on your shoulders for once, will you? You moron.
Okay, this is the moment of truth.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Go on, what do we reckon? 900 or 800, whatever it was, or 230? I genuinely think it's going to be per person. I really, really, really think it is, isn't it?
Was it per person?
That was 890 euros.
All right, viewers.
890.
Where we shall not be judged and looked at in a funny way. We're still being looked at in a funny way. So, we have 3 things to score this on. Food started naff, then got pretty good. You'd kind of expect it for what we're paying. I would say 6. Service, I will give it a 3. Atmosphere, I feel so uncomfortable and so unwanted. I'm going to give it a 1. Disappointing stuff
Sure.
from the nautical Italians. Anyway,
That's
with that, it was
so
time to
bad.
leave Europe and head to a rather special restaurant in our old stomping ground.
Xin chào, Chong Toi đã trở lại Việt Nam để đánh giá Quan An King Koi
I always
Coffee.
forget he can speak Vietnamese as well. It's really fucking cool. Remind me, why can he speak Vietnamese? Did he just randomly learn it, or remind me, please?
Dao toi, carbon got vong, va, toi di nu, te toi, vua i song.
Sure.
Absolutely perfect. This place has blown up on TikTok for letting you eat a meal with a giant koi fish.
Just one giant koi fish. How did you nail the Vietnamese and fuck up the English script? You have a meal on a table surrounded by a
fucking
koi fish
cool.
pond, not just
Is
one
it?
fucking koi fish. Come on. We've got dinner with an audience. Oh, look at him! Whoa! He's a whale, you crazy
I
piggy.
think it's
They
cool.
feed him full meals.
It's kind of like nature's fleshlight, really.
Right, you've made it just horrendous. Could
I
you ask
don't
them
know
what
if
the
it's
best
cool.
coffee is?
Is there going to be some sort of mistreatment for the fish here? Potentially, but I don't know. Aesthetically, it's very cool. I don't know. It feels a bit weird at the same time.
It's in Vietnamese.
Chào em, món ăn yêu thích của em là gì ở đây?
Much better at social interactions in not his own language.
Cái này cái có.
He's just held eye contact.
Anh muốn một cái này.
They look good together.
Cà phê ngon nhá.
Right, so after Mikey was done chatting up the waitress, we got our hands on some fish food so that we could fully enjoy this restaurant.
Oh my god.
They don't really share, do they? Oh my god, there's...
Whoa! Whoa!
I don't know if this is cool
This is
or
what
not.
happens when you throw money in Newcastle.
Shut up! No, he's coming. Bazinga's coming. Get away, Bazinga,
Nice.
get away. Once Ethan the fish had eaten all the fish food, it was time for some drinks.
They look good.
It's good, smooth, it's gritty, it's proper, it's strong.
One of the best movies I've ever had, I might say.
Really?
And at a
you are
reasonable
that kind
price.
of guy.
Yeah, you're a big smoothie guy.
I think as a place that's popular on TikTok, this is great because it doesn't feel like it's popular on TikTok.
I'll be honest, it isn't.
Oh.
There's a version of this in China, that is, and Abby couldn't be asked to get the permit to go to China, so we're in Vietnam.
It's really expensive.
We tried the world's most viral restaurants and one completely random one, and the arse end of Saigon.
And that was the best one. So it just goes to show, virality doesn't mean legitimacy.
After Mikey saved producer Abby's job, it was time for our food to be delivered. Cool, so which one of these dishes is the most popular one? Which is the one that gets all the views? Do you know what we got?
No, not really. It's just what I was recommended.
Fucking good, like. It's takeaway vibes. You know, it's slightly lower than the rest of the level we've been eating at for the rest of this video, but that's, you know.
But it's a cafe. It's more for coffee. You love coffee.
It's just more the fact we've travelled a whole week to be here.
But if you're in Ho Chi Minh, you should consider visiting here.
Right, look them in the eye. How many of them are in Ho Chi Minh? They're in fucking Dudley, they're in Skegness, they're in Walsall, they're not in fucking
London.
Ho Chi Minh.
Why did I say London?
I feel like you and
Why did I say Walsall over London?
Have been scammed. We're going to have to rate them in context of this video.
Skegness, Skeg Vegas.
I'm going to give, nothing wrong with it, a 6. It's nice food, but like everywhere else has been like, wow, isn't this, you know, worth travelling the world for? Next up, we have got the atmosphere. I like the running water. I like these lot. I'll give the atmosphere an 8.
I think I've decided
I
it's
don't know if you scared them off or if it was the cameras or whatever. We had to go and get them. We can't really give it a high one. We'll say a 4.
I think they're just shy.
Yeah, not their fault, but you know, do your job.
All right, so King Koi Coffee might have scammed itself an entry, but still put a respectable score on the board. Now it's time for us to head to Dubai, where I'm sure you're about to witness the single biggest...
Is this going to be chocolate or something like that? Because I've seen this Dubai chocolate so many times, and it looks fucking wank, I'll be honest. I don't know what's in it, but it looks horrid.
Portion sizes you've ever seen at a place called
Boss Man's Burgers. Now, Mikey, these lot call themselves the Global Cheat Day Headquarters, and they're mega famous for putting chips in the bun. So let's go and share a burger.
I would not expect this in
Share
Dubai.
a burger.
I don't know why.
Yep. I'm hungry. What do you mean share a burger? I don't want to share a burger. Why have you done that?
All right, viewers. So this is the giant cake burger. This weighs 5 kilograms and is 20,000 calories.
What the fuck?
Yes. Yeah, please, thank you.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh no, I hate it. I hate it. That is grotesque. Oh, I genuinely don't think I could touch that. Oh.
How many people usually eat this?
5 to 6.
And have you ever seen anyone finish it?
Yeah, one guy. One single guy from
One
Australia.
guy.
One fella.
I like all the knives in it as well. It's like acupuncture for the burger.
Oh nah, I hate it.
It's really good.
That's good, because if you didn't like it, we've got a lot to get through. That is really delicious. That tastes like a normal burger.
Like usually when things
You'd
are like
hope so.
freakishly circus size, you think it's just about the scale. That's really tasty.
It's a bit annoying that you have to wipe your face every time you take a bite.
Yeah, it's slightly unpractical. However, the taste is doing it for me.
£100 feeds 6 people. Divide that.
Yeah.
£20 each. I think this is actually quite good value for money. I'm a big fan of quantity
I don't like
over
it
quality.
But it's not sacrificed too much, right?
I actually would argue that we should do this with more kinds of food. We all feel like we're involved. We're all together.
Yeah.
We're all eating as a community.
Nothing says community like gluttony. 20,000
Exactly.
calories, split into 6. Every slice is 3,500. You're only supposed to eat 2,000 a day. We've doubled our daily calories by just having one slice. Did you hear about the drinks order?
You've ordered drinks as well.
This is the Boss Man Shake.
And this is the Boss
What
Man Shake.
the fuck is
You couldn't come here
that?
every day.
No.
You couldn't be a regular.
For food.
What is that? That's got Oreos around it, chocolate sprinkles, just a milkshake in the middle, I guess. Fucking waffles, marshmallows, waffles again. Is that a donut? And are they profiteroles and cream? What the fuck? That's a heart attack in a cup.
And this is the Boss Man Shake. You couldn't come here every day.
horrid dance.
You couldn't be a regular.
I think I hated the
I
dance more.
suggest a 7.5 because it's massive, but they kept the quality. I don't think it should be legal, but fuck me, it's good. Service, they've been lovely. We'll give that an 8. Atmosphere, this feels like we should be here at 4 o'clock steaming, and I think that's amazing. They're the best atmospheres. Atmosphere 8. Yeah, we did.
Sure.
We fucking, yes, we did. Piggy.
All right, moving on, pleasantly surprised by Boss Man and his burgers, it was time to
I
head
don't think
to
I'd
a
ever be able to
slightly
eat that,
fancier
though.
establishment in Paris, where the lines are always more than 2 hours long.
Cedric Grolet.
Why?
This restaurant is run by the greatest pastry chef on the planet.
I mean, to be fair, that did look unbelievably satisfying.
This restaurant.
Look at all of this. I think I'd go just take a photo of that.
Is run by the
Don't know about
greatest
waiting
pastry
2
chef
hours for
on the
food.
planet.
Your mother?
Why would she be good at making?
Because she's the queen of cream pies.
This fella is, I would say, the Picasso of profiteroles. You could say he is
That was a good
the
one.
Mozart of macarons, the Basquiat of baklava.
Sure.
He makes like hyper-realistic desserts, and the fella's videos alone get like 50 million views plus. So let's go and see if they taste as good as they look.
I want to take you to the best place in Paris to eat our croissants. Can we eat them on the Eurostar back?
All right, James, our first pastry looks like an eel. Oh, God.
Vanilla bean.
What the
This
fuck
is what
is
vanilla
that?
looks like.
Tasty bean.
Yummy bean.
Oh my God.
That is the best pastry I've ever fucking eaten. Ice cream in the middle.
What would you give that out of 10?
11. Like, genuinely, I would break the scale for that. That was so good.
Yeah, you would break the scale if you kept eating them. So this is a strawberry flower.
Is it on a meringue?
Yeah, it's giving meringue and
I don't like
strawberries on the top.
meringues. Too much for me.
Oh my God.
Oh, Cedric, sir. Okay, lemon. Oh, it's like a flower.
Oh, touch the thing on top.
Ugh.
It is really satisfying,
are you
isn't it?
doing-
Ooh.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Dedicate this one to your mum. It's a tart.
Nice. It is all really satisfyingly
No,
like
Cedric, you missed it. What are you
aesthetic.
doing there?
That's the word.
It's like biting into just a lemon. So this is giving passion fruit. I'm going to have the worst poos of my life.
Oh, Cedric.
I'm noticing with all these just how refreshing they are. This feels just more like one of our second channel shoots, which you should
It
check out.
does, and I
People are
kind of
loving
like
this
it.
Fuck off. This feels like a second channel shoot. Right here, at the Eiffel Tower. For 2 minutes of content, you know it.
Do we have like a good bit or a bad bit, or do we just kind of... That's really good. Oh my God.
It looks good, it tastes good, like that's just... This
It
just
is very
pure
different
excellence
for a
from
Will and E
Cedric.
video,
Okay,
isn't it?
viewers, for the atmosphere, all it is a queue, and then French people inside. Gonna give the atmosphere a 4. The service, Abby, you didn't mind, it was all right? Okay, the service we're hearing was very good. Not a restaurant though, so we're gonna give it a 7.
I don't know which one I'm
gonna give an 11.
wanting to try.
You can't do that.
I'm gonna break
so
the
far.
rules.
Maybe this one.
11.
Well done,
If the
Cedric.
food is an
cracking
11.
cakes fella. Now, my friends, all that's left to do is to head back to the place that started this all. The Lexington Candy Store. Mikey, this is the most viral restaurant in the world. It's time to find out once and for all, is there a correlation between how famous
never
a restaurant
heard of
is
it.
and how amazing it is? Come with me. Right, so we entered the Lexington Candy Store and ordered the very thing they're famous for. Coke, the old-fashioned
Oh,
way.
is this
Now,
what
did
you
you
were talking about earlier? Yeah, I've never heard of a video of someone asked for Coke the old-fashioned way. Am I missing out on something, or have you guys seen it?
this by pumping syrup into the glass and mixing it with soda water right in front of your very eyes. But is it worth all of this hype?
Also, isn't Coke the old-fashioned way literal cocaine? I'm sure it had it in at its origin.
Oh, that's lovely. That's so good. This is gonna sound stupid, but it's more cola-y, right? It's not just like sweet sugar. It's like
Sure.
the aftertaste is stronger.
It tastes very good. Okay.
That's the really old-fashioned way.
Have you
Fair enough.
tried
How would you know? I just can't handle too many bubbles.
Maybe you'll prefer it with ice cream.
Even though I don't like Coca-Cola, that's nice. Maybe the ice cream's just really good.
Oh, it's like caramelly, right? It feels more like a sauce on the ice cream.
I think it'd be better if they got rid of the Coke.
So
You
just
had the
ice cream.
Well, that's
The,
the entire point. You can have ice cream in Sainsbury's.
100 years ago, they used to do the float thing as well, or is that a modern development?
If you listen to a word anyone said, I actually feel vindicated for how many times I've had to see this video.
Maybe a little bit too much fuss has been made. Like, it's good. I don't know if it deserves to be like every third tweet you see. So, scores. I'm going to give the food an 8.5.
We have very
The
different
service,
social media
pretty
feeds.
standard, pretty nice. I'll go 7. And the atmosphere, it's a bit quiet. So I'm going to go 5. All right, there you have it, viewers. The more famous a restaurant is doesn't necessarily mean the better it is. As you can see here, our least popular restaurant of the lot was actually our favourite of the whole vid. Thank you very much for watching, my
that's
friends,
fun.
and please help us go and
Well,
get
there we
our
go.
secret
Out
stash
of all of
coffee
them,
back. You can find it-
I think the one that I would try is the one in France, so I don't really have to travel far, do I? But there we go. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please do make sure you leave a like down below if you did. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.